summer went way too fast. I'm trying real hard to remember all of the good times.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Soulless Photography YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the new intro for the World Cup event. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep it how it was, but I think that format's really cool. I like the glitching effect, I like the pictures, I like pretty much everything about it, so let me know what you thought. Okay, so today we'll be taking a look at Jits taking on Struggle Paintball in the third prelim match of the NXL World Cup event. But before we jump into that, if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please feel free to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I release a new video every week, sometimes two. Click the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to become a monthly supporter of the channel, you can click the join button down below right next to the subscribe button. Members get early access to videos and ad-free viewing. I want to give a shout out to Amir for doing exactly what I asked on my Instagram. He came to watch the video, he liked it, and he commented on it. These are my favorite types of viewers, and I appreciate you very much. Okay, let's talk about the two teams playing in today's match, and because it's a prelim match, we're not going to go too in-depth with the teams, we're just going to go over them very briefly. Heading into day 2 of the NXL World Cup event, the Florida-based Jits crew had a record of 1-1. They had a great 5-0 win against Mutiny, but struggled in the NO Hurricanes match, losing 5-1. This third prelim match wasn't a must-win game for Jits necessarily, but no team wants to go 1-2 heading into their fourth prelim match. Their opponent, an Ohio-based team, Struggle Paintball, were also in the same situation, sitting at 1-1. Neither team wanted a loss here and were ready to fight for a second win on that gloomy Friday morning. One final thing before we get into the match, we are going to do the layout breakdown. If you want to skip this, feel free to use the timestamps to get right into the raw footage. Okay, so usually I go over the standard breakouts for each layout, but this layout was so different. I mean, there were just so many different things you could do off the break. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to show you footage of different breakouts that I saw at the event. This way you can get an idea of just how many different variations of breakouts you could do on this layout. So we're going to take a look at some breakouts and then we're going to come back and go over the rest of the layout. Alright, I hope that gave you a good idea of the breakouts that were happening here at the NXL World Cup event. Now, as far as what happened after the breakout, this snake side was definitely king on this layout. The D side could be aggressive when it wanted to and if it opened up, but mainly this snake side was where you won this event. A couple key bunkers that helped contain this snake side was this bunker right here. This player could get in here early and shoot down into the snake gap right here. Another really solid position for the snake was the snake corner, because he could easily look over the top and look around the sides and shoot down the wire and try to help contain the snake. And then finally, another really helpful bunker was this brick right here. A lot of times this brick was shooting down on the snake right here and battling the other brick when the other team sent somebody there. The center on this layout also became very useful for teams, especially later in the event. This wedge became really useful for teams to stop the D side and help contain it, because this wedge player would shoot right here in between that gap. And obviously this tower was very useful in trying to contain the D side and also helping the pusher one up the field. But really the D side was just a pretty standard D side. Your main goal was to get as far up into the Doritos as you could, possibly look inside if you could try and get a kill, but your main job was to get control of that wire. One last thing I noticed about this layout was that a lot of players were throwing full pods of paint into other bunkers in front of them to try and confuse the other team, basically trying to set a trap for the other team. I'll throw a clip of this up as an example so you can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to go over on this layout. I hope I did this layout justice because it was just an insane layout. And now, without any more stalling, let's hop into the raw footage.
Hey, let's go. You guys are flipping. Let's go. Way to be.
And pause. Hi, this is editing Soulless here. I didn't get into position for this point. I couldn't get to the corner in time, so I tried filming from the 50, and that didn't work out. What you're seeing on screen right now is all that I filmed of this point. But I do know that Jits scored this point. I do apologize about that. Now, let's move on with the video.
They should start with 3. Telling me to shoot